I love Kendrick as much as the next guy, but let's all be honest, his Super Bowl performance wasn't a revolutionary act, because just saying the revolution will be televised isn't revolutionary. And in fact, the only revolutionary thing that happened on the stage was specifically not televised. We have to realize that Kendrick still got paid, the advertisers still got their money, the people got their bread in circuses to keep them happy, and Elon and Trump get to continue doing whatever they want without ever really being called out. And yes, there was a lot of symbolism and revolutionary themes. And yes, those things all hopefully have ripple effects that generate conversation and then lead to more revolutionary things. But all of the anti-establishment symbolism doesn't detract from the fact that the system operated exactly as planned. And at the end of the day, symbols don't create revolution, actions do. And my fear is that this focus on the symbolism is just a chance for a lot of people to cosplay revolutionary rhetoric without actually doing anything. Like, yes, you can recognize the symbols, you hear the message, but will you actually do something about it? Or are you just gonna pat yourself on the back for seeing what you think other people are missing? I feel like a lot of people are getting stuck on the latter, and in that way, this performance is just acting as a pressure release for frustrated people who want change, but they don't know what to do. It allows people to feel like something's being done when actually it's all just a show. And that's dangerous because it kills social movements by placating the masses. And it speaks to the larger role that pop culture and entertainment play in maintaining capitalism. In our society, capitalism is presented to us as the default mode, that there is no viable alternative. This is what philosophers have called capitalist realism, and it's pervasive in our culture, and it's reflected in a lot of our entertainment. It seems counterintuitive, but allowing anti-establishment rhetoric and even anti-capitalist themes to exist in entertainment is a key part of maintaining capitalism itself. And that's why you can find a lot of those types of messages in pop culture, not just in music, but in movies and TV too. People love to stick it to the man. They want to root for the underdog. We all want to feel like we're on the right side of history, and entertainment is a great way to do that. But it's all against the backdrop of a capitalist system that's still thriving, and that's actively commodifying those feelings and selling them back to you. Capitalism, when it is commented on, is seen as flawed but fixable and definitely better than anything else out there. And at the same time, more direct forms of rebellion are usually relegated to the realm of fantasy or science fiction. And all of this kind of speaks to the original meaning of the phrase, "the revolution will not be televised" by Gil Scott-Heron, which is that a key part of the revolution happens in the mind, away from the camera. It's about being able to think outside of the bounds defined by capitalist society. I guess what I'm trying to say is that it was great that Kendrick was saying something in his show, and it's great that so many of us are recognizing that, but we can't let it just stop there. Pass out some flyers, do a banner drop, put up stickers, attend a protest, volunteer, do something with the energy that you feel from his performance. We can't just pat ourselves on the back for seeing a message that Kendrick was sending us. We have to answer that call too. If you want to learn more about capitalist realism and ways to organize locally, check out theconsciouscitizens.org. We're going to be talking about this and a lot more in the next issue of our Dispatch newsletter, which is coming out in a few days. You can sign up for free through our link tree, and it's also a great way to support our work for as little as $2 a month.